Hello y'all, I'm Nancy of Nancy's Notions and welcome to my channel. I'm a part-time reseller of pre-loved items. I sell on eBay, Etsy, Mercari, and Poshmark. I hope you enjoy these videos. I'll show you what I bought, what I sold, and how much I sold it for. Thanks for watching. Welcome back y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I have another What Sold clip for you. It is Wednesday, July the 10th, and I've got 8 sales today. Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. Let's take a look. We'll start with our Poshmark sales. First we sold this, I parted out one of the crank telephones that we got a while back. This is the wire guide. It goes in between the bells on the front, and it has the original hardware. We paid about $25 a piece for those phones, so I just divided, and the one I parted out, I just divided. So I paid about $4.17 for these, and they sold for $13. And then we sold this peacock, this bejeweled peacock shelf sitter. And he's just a little resin shelf sitter. And I paid $4 for him at like a little thrift store, and he sold for $16. And then our last Poshmark sale is the, I'm not going to take them out because I don't want them to get dirty, the Animaniacs set of 3 that I got at the school sale, I don't know, a few weeks ago. It was mid-June, for $3. Their larger plush was $1 a piece, and these sold for $45. And then our Poshmark sale is this, looked like something was on there, but it's just the reflection, I guess. This is Dorothy Thorpe cream and open sugar set. And I've had these for quite some time. Someone sent me a $12 offer, so I took that. I paid $2 for those. And then the rest of these are eBay sales. We sold another crank telephone piece. This is the mouthpiece with the original hardware, and then this little bunch of wires on the end. Again, $4.17, and this sold for $30. And then this Federal Glass Natives Dancing. It's probably from the 50s, like a tiki bar glass. I paid 25 cents for this, also from the church sale, or the school sale, and it sold for $10. Then we have a Learn to Dress Ernie, which I've also had for a minute, and I paid 25 cents for him. At that price, I probably got him from the Samaritan Center in Ottawa, and he sold for $10. And then last, we have a set of 4. These are some more glasses from my friend at work. We split the profit. These are from Arby's. There were 10 of them. I could have split them into 2 sets of 5, but odd numbered sets don't really sell that well, so I did 2 sets of 4 and then a pair. So I sold 1 set of 4 for $20. We'll probably make maybe 8 a piece, I think, after shipping. I wrote down 12, but that's not right. So I'm gonna say about 8. That's all that we've got going out today. I hope everybody else is having a great week. I'm ready for the weekend. I think it's supposed to be nice. Hopefully there'll be yard sales. So again, I hope you're having a great week. We're gonna get these packed up, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I have another What's Sold clip for you. It is Thursday, July the 11th, and I have 5 sales today, all of them on eBay. I also had 3 sales last night after I filmed. One was a Winnie the Pooh clock. I think the brand was Phantasma. It was a digital clock, and it wasn't in the best of shape. It has some discoloration. You couldn't really see the numbers when you had the lights on, but the nightlight worked, the alarm worked, it kept time. I paid $2 for that, and it sold for $15. And then green glass green Viking glass ashtray, and it was small. It was like a little orb about that big around, like a half circle. And I got it on an online auction, and I paid $9 for it, and it sold for $30. And then I had an Etsy sale, which was a cassette tape holder, one of the ones with the faux wood finish, and I had 2 drawers, held 24 cassette tapes. I paid $5 for that a long time ago. It sold for $37. It did have free shipping, and of course it was going to California, so it cost me $12 to ship it, ground advantage, 12 or 13. So and then minus the Etsy fees, I think I made about $14. But I've had that thing a long time. It had gotten pushed all the way up under my desk. I panicked for a minute because I couldn't find it. Anyway, we found it and shipped it off today. Let's take a look at today's sales. This is kind of a mixture of things I've had for a long time and things that haven't been listed that long. So we sold this ceramic horse, and he's not branded, just a brown ceramic horse with black tail. Probably about 2 years ago, I bought some lots from a high bid auction, and one of them had a lot of horses, so this is one of those. I paid $1.33, and it sold for $13. And I want to say that I got this cat from that same auction. So he's just a carved wooden Siamese cat, in the play position. His tail is a little loose, which was disclosed in the listing. Like, you can see where it's not glued down. I don't know if that was carved out of the same piece or it was put on later, but I did disclose that. I paid, what did I pay? $1 for him, and he sold for $23. And then we sold this little metal owl. I didn't realize it when I bought it, but this is Avon. He's fairly heavy for a little Avon owl. And I paid $3 for him, and I took an offer for $8 because he wasn't worth as much as I thought he'd be. I didn't realize he was an Avon thing. So, you win some, you lose some. Then we sold this little cat. I got this at the Bowman Hills school sale just a few weeks ago. And thank God for Google Lens, because I picked up this little cat and a little dog that's made the same way. And so I used a Google Lens to figure out, because they don't have any tags. I wasn't sure how to describe it. Google Lens was quick to tell me that this is an American Girl cat, and his name is Licorice. And then the little dog is like a little Westie terrier, and his name is Coconut. So I decided to list them separately. I paid 50 cents for him, and he sold for $5.50. And then I have these 3 just a little resin. They are unbranded, battery operated Christmas Village houses, and they all do work. I got these out of that large Christmas lot that I bought at a yard sale earlier this year. So I paid $1.25 for these, and they sold for $10. That's all that I've got going out today. I hope everybody else is having a great week so far. It looks like it's going to be really hot here, surprise, this weekend. So I didn't see only one yard sale posted today, where usually people will start posting their yard sales on Thursdays. So it's probably not going to be a yard sale weekend. I haven't been to the Samaritan Center in Ottawa in a while, so I might try going there. So anyway, I hope you're having a great week, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I have another haul clip for you. Today is Saturday, July it's the last Saturday of July. I'll put it up on the screen. And I went to, 6 or 7 yard sales this morning. I got kind of a late start. I usually like to leave the house a little before 8. But I left today about 8:30, 8:45, and the yard sales were all very spread out. So it was a lot more driving than yard selling. On the plus side, our living room TV crapped out a couple of days ago, and we've had that one a very long time, and don't really have the money right now to buy a large TV. I think it's like 48 or 50-inch TV. But luckily, one of the yard sales I stopped at had a smaller one. I don't know, it's probably like 32 maybe. And it was only $8, and it worked perfectly, and that's fine. Don't watch that much TV anyway. So I did spend $8 on myself, or personal use. Let's take a look at what I bought. All right, so it's not very much. Again, this time of year, it's just kind of slim pickings at yard sales. All the good ones are at the beginning of the year. So at one sale I stopped at, I got this lot of, there's 3, 4, 5, 7. And they are Boy Scout, I guess they're like kerchiefs. Yeah, because there's a split there. So from different, this one is the Trexler Scout Reservation, Lehigh Council, Pennsylvania. This one is South Plains Council Camp Staff. Camp Woodland and Onondaga. I don't know. It's got a badger on it. Twin Lakes Reservation. This one doesn't have anything on it. It's just green with white stripes. And then this one is Camp Trimount, Rip Van Winkle Council. And Shakelami Scout Reservation staff bandana. So she sold me all of those for $3. And then I got these two little, I'm gonna guess that these are oil paintings. They were $3 a piece, but the tiny art usually does good. This one is signed Max, I think. And then this one is different. I can't really read that. They're probably not famous artists, but it is real. Is that missing paint, or is it supposed to be that way? I don't know. So $3 a piece for the small art. And then I went to this one sale, and I mean, they had a lot of collectibles. And I picked up, I'm gonna have to look it up and see if I can find it. I should have taken a picture of it. It was a little brass guy on like a magic carpet. And well, it's not necessarily a magic carpet, it was on a carpet. And it had a little bowl in front of him, like he looked kind of like a snake charmer guy, but without the flute. And it was brass, and I don't know, it was probably like 5 inches long and 4 inches high, and there wasn't a price on it. So I picked up a couple other things, and I went up to the front, and the lady said, oh, you'll have to ask whatever, the man's name. So he comes over and he begins to tell me that the thing's from the 1700s, and it's an inkwell, and blah, 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 blah. And I said, well, I said, what I really want to know is how much you want for it, because it's just, how much is it? He said, I give it to you for $100. And I said, no, thank you. If it was worth that much money, please sell it online. But the other two things I got there, I got this little, I think this would be like for a, like a bonsai tree or something. She's like a mud man, but she's not a mud man. But it's made in that same style, and she's riding on the back of a water buffalo. And I paid $5 for these two things, so $2.50 a piece. This does say China on the bottom, so it's probably not old, but I just thought it was really cute. And then I got this ship made out of shells, and all of the shells seem to be there. All the strings are still tied. So I got that. Also $2.50. And then I got these three things at the same sale. I got this fish, and he's, I don't think he's paper mache, and he's probably not old. He's just a decorative tropical fish. Just sits up on a shelf like that. He has a little scratching right here, but otherwise is in good shape. And I think he was $1. And then I got this, this is a Thai Beanie Buddy. What year is this one? The Beanie Buddies usually do okay. They're kind of hit and miss. This one is from 2000, so it is vintage. Just a little kangaroo with her Joey. It has some spots right here, but I think those will come off. So $2 for that. And then I paid $5 for this Thomas and Friends, what is it, launch and loop maintenance yard. I don't know. That's what it looks like put together. I'm gonna hope that all the pieces are in there. If not, I'll probably, I mean, even if they are all there, I might still just piece it out, unless it's worth something as an entire set, and then I'll just sell it without the box. So $5 for that. And then at another sale, I don't remember which one it was. This was $2. Oh, I got this, and then I lost my sunglasses, but luckily the first sale that I stopped at had a bag of sunglasses for $1. So I got 3 pairs of sunglasses for $1. One of them was great, so now I've got extra sunglasses. But I got these, I think they're mostly, what are those things called? Infinity. I haven't even opened it up. These things, what are those? This is Activision, 2012 Activision. I just like that they were, look at him. I think that's what they all are, although this is a Ninja Turtle. What does he say? 2014. So, I'm sorry, I don't know which Ninja Turtle that is. But I think the rest of them, nope, here's something else. What? Where's your head? Is that his head? I don't know. So I've got a bag of things. I'll go through them. And occasionally you find a good action figure that's worth something. But as you can see, most of them seem to be these little Activision guys. And that was $2. And then one random day I stopped in our big Goodwill. I was at the grocery store over there, so I stopped in there to see if they had anything. I found a shelf for $4, and then I bought this bag of toys for $4.99, $5. Mostly just because it had these little dinosaurs in it, and I think they are Jurassic Park, the new one. Let me open it up. Oh, yeah, like this one is Jurassic Park. That one's Jurassic Park. That one's Jurassic Park. So there's 3. Is this one also? Yeah, Jurassic Park. This one's probably a Schleich. I can't see what it says. I used to have another one of those and I got rid of it, and now I've got one. I don't know what that is. It's just kind of a random assortment of stuff. That's scary. Oh, here's another dinosaur. Yep, that one's a Jurassic Park. What is this? Sparkle Smash Monster Jam. So here's a single Monster Jam car. That's a unicorn. Here's another little dinosaur. What about that one? Yep. So there's another Ninja Turtle, and then just some random stuff that I'll probably throw away or redonate. Here is, oh, one of, yeah, I don't know what that is. Oh, there's who is that? Yoshi? There's these little guys. What are these? Little marshmallow guys. There's 3 of those. So, anyway, here's a, what is that? It's got a pumpkin. There's some of these things. What does that say? Bonkers? There's 3 of those. So I probably should be able to make a couple of lots. Oh, there's another dinosaur. But what I mainly wanted was the dinosaurs. I don't know what these are either. They look like minions, but I don't think they are. There's 3 of those. So we'll look those up. Some stress. Nope. What is that? A poop cat? Rainbow poop cat. All right. So that's those. And that came from, I don't even remember when I picked that up, really, a couple of weeks ago. All right, that's all that I picked up at yard sales today. Again, it's that time of year. And I didn't go for like 2 weeks in a row, I think. I'm on vacation next week, so maybe I can actually hit the Friday sales, because it does seem that we have more people having sales on Friday. They'll do a Friday, Saturday sale or a Friday only sale, and I get FOMO. So I show up on Saturday and I'm like, what did y'all have yesterday that I missed? So, all right, I hope you enjoyed this small haul. And I hope everybody else is having a great weekend and that you found some things and you sold some things. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I have another What Sold clip for you. Today is Sunday, July the 14th, and I have 8 sales from the weekend. This will be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So not that big of a weekend, but take what I can get. I did move some older items, so I'm okay with that. I did have 2 sales from Thursday night after I filmed, and I'll put up screenshots of these. The first was a Disney Treasure Craft ashtray, and it had a green glaze in the middle, and then around the edge had the illustrations and names of different attractions, and I think it was from 1973. I paid $5.71 for that, and it sold for $15. And then I also sold a pair of vintage nativity sheep. I got those in a lot, a nativity set, and split them all up. So I paid about 38 cents for the sheep, and they sold for $6. Let's take a look at today's sales, or this weekend's sales. All right, so we had 1 Etsy sale, 2 Poshmark sales, and then 5 eBay sales. Our Etsy sale is this little music box, and it plays a lullaby. It has a little cricket. He's playing the, whatever you call that thing. It's not really a guitar, like a lute, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, it is made in Switzerland and just sits on little feet. It does work. I paid $5 for that in an estate sale, and it sold for $35. It will have free shipping, but you know, this is going to be 8 ounces probably. And then on Poshmark, I sold 2 things that I've had for a very long time. Back when I first started, I used to list all these little individual toys. I pretty much stopped doing that. I pretty much stopped buying the bags of toys unless I see something in there that's good. This is a Duplo medical doctor, and I paid 91 cents. So he came in a bag, I'm sure, and he sold for $6. And then after the Poshmark fees, I think I make like $2.14 or something. So I no longer list anything on Poshmark for less than $15 because their base fee is $2.95. So and then we also sold on Poshmark this Trackmaster Thomas the Tank from 2009, and I bought a bag of these. This would have been again probably about the same time I bought that doctor, and these were the most annoying things because I literally had to take a sewing needle and some tiny scissors, and because there was fluff and hair, it was disgusting, in the wheels, but they all worked. I got about, I don't know, 6 or 8 different Thomas the Train engines. Not all Thomas, some of them were different ones. Anyway, I paid 83 cents for this, and he sold for $15. That was a long story about a short train. And then on eBay, we sold this pair of brass holly leaf candlestick holders, and they're just made in India. I got these at a yard sale. I think it was the first time I went out this year, and I paid $2 for these, and they sold on offer for $13.50. I sent them 10% off. And then this I got in an auction lot probably last year, and it just came in one of those boxes where they just toss a bunch of stuff in. but it's just a souvenir hand fan from Budapest. And I paid 50 cents for this, and it sold for $8. And then I'll put up screenshots of these next three things. This is a pair of like boho embroidered throw pillow covers, and I got these at a yard sale last year, I think, for $5, and they sold for $17. And then this is one of the drafting rulers that we picked up a couple of weekends ago. This one is number 1. This one was the cheapest one. The brand is, well, I can take it out and show you. All of these rulers were in these pruning boxes for transparent rulers, but some of them are pruning. I only found one that actually matched the box it was in, but I still listed them with the boxes because they have these little pieces of cardboard in there. They were also wrapped in tissue paper, which is basically falling apart, so I eliminated that. But this one is Dietzgen, I'm probably saying that wrong, Excello, and it's model 4632-18E, and it is in nice condition. It has been used, but it's in good condition. And I worked out that I paid about $1 a piece for these rulers. Again, this one was the cheapest one. I listed it for $14, and that's what it sold for. The other ones were either the pruning, or I don't remember the other one, but they I'll listed them between, I don't know, we'll say $25 to $50, just depending on the ruler. So, because there were wooden ones, there were ones that were all plastic, and then some that were all metal, 2 that were steel, and then like 3 or 4 that were aluminum. So that was a pretty good pickup. Again, paid $1, sold for $14. And then in this box right here are the 3 Persian prints. They're just vases. They're kind of, I don't even know what the style would be. Anyway, they're like in gold frames. I packed them up because someone on Mercari bought them, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks ago. It might not have been that long. 2 weeks ago maybe. Anyway, they bought them. I had them on a what sold clip. And then the next morning I woke up and they wanted to cancel. So I went ahead and canceled it. I'm not going to ship it out and then have to futz with sending it back. So I just left them boxed up. I paid $1 for those at a fill-a-bag at a little thrift store, and they sold for $36 plus shipping. That's all that I've got going out today. I'm going to go ahead and get these packed up. I didn't go shopping this weekend. Yesterday was 105. Was the high. It felt like 90 outside by like 9 or 10 o'clock. So I didn't go out. It was just too hot. And then I didn't do anything really today. Hopefully next weekend will be, I don't know, on the lower level of hell instead of, at which level is the least hot? Can we be there, please? But so I didn't do any sourcing. I still have quite a bit left over from last weekend and the weekend before. I did get quite a bit listed, but I have cleared this shelf and then filled it up again and then started to clear it again. So I do have quite a few pictures over here that I need to photograph and list. The ones under glass are just so hard because you have to get the light just right for it to not be some gargantuan glare. So I'm hoping that I can rig something up. I'm hoping I can rig something up at the station where I photograph clothes, because I have those 2 stand-up lights now, and if I can get the lights angled in just the right manner, maybe it won't be so hard to take the photographs. So I do still have all of these wooden things that I got from the Bowman sale that I haven't gone, or I've gone through them, but I just need to sort them and list them. I had someone contact me on Etsy. She saw my Bloom County penguin plush listed there and offered, she had three opuses and one little Garfield, and I think he's a newer Garfield, but he's still kind of cute. He's in his little Santa outfit. And offered to sell them to me, so I paid her $20 for those, and she sent me those. And then these are some things from a friend of mine at work that I still need to finish going through and listing. And then I still have these chalkware Indians and the broken lamp. Yes, the broken lamp is still, I can't bring myself to get rid of it. Oh, and this purse, I brought some, I bought some leather conditioner. I think I'm going to go over it again. But surprisingly, out of the fancy purses that I bought, that one is worth the most. So I'm going to try to make it look really nice and get $100 for it. All right, we're going to get these things packed up. And again, I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you stayed cool, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello y'all, I just wanted to thank you for watching my videos, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Have a new video come out every Friday. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.